How do I find a Snapchat agent?
Where do I find connections for a Snapchat show?
OMG, you're so handsome. Please marry me.
Okay, I may have added in the last one, but it's true. I have been bombarded with messages asking me about how you can find a Snapchat agent for your very own Snapchat show. And I am more than happy to make this video outlining how you guys can build a network or find connections to a valuable Snapchat rep to pitch your very own show and start earning some of that Snapchat ad revenue. But in addition to that, I kind of wanted to give you guys an update on my own personal situation with my own Snapchat show because it's been a month since I talked about it and a lot has changed since then. So if you're interested in making money with your own Snapchat show, you definitely want to watch through the entire video as I'm going to be giving away information that nobody else on the internet is on Snapchat shows. It's such a gate-kept topic right now and you literally can't find information on it anywhere online, so I'm more than happy to share it with you guys. But honestly, after seeing behind the scenes analytics of the earnings you can actually make with some of these Snapchat shows, I completely understand why people have been gatekeeping Snap shows for such a long time, because without a doubt, I think Snapchat shows are the biggest cash cow when it comes to content automation. The ad revenue is absolutely ridiculous and it blows out YouTube, TikTok, IG Reels, and literally any other social media platform out of the water. Now let's talk about my personal Snapchat show that I did briefly mention in the video I posted about a month ago, and things have been changing very fast, so let's talk about it. So originally I had stated that I had met an agent and I was working with him to create my very own show. It was going to be based on a shorts YouTube channel I'm currently running that's actually doing really well. It's pumping out about 1 million views a day on shorts, so I figured it would translate over to Snapchat very well. The agent thought it was a fantastic idea, and I thought I was in the clear to get my show up and running. I thought I was going to be on my way to millions with this idea, but unfortunately everything fell through.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
It was a really unfortunate situation, and I had met this agent through another connection that I had, and if you want to learn more about how I made these connections, just watch till the end of the video because I'll explain it later. But basically, I had been working with this guy for 3 weeks until one day he just decided to completely ghost me for no reason at all. And unfortunately, that just kind of happens in business sometimes. But no word of a lie, the same day I got ghosted by this one guy who claimed to be a Snap agent, and at this point I don't even know if he was, because why did he ghost me? He never even gave me an explanation. But no word of a lie, that exact same day that I got ghosted, I ended up meeting another connection through my Discord server, and this individual worked for a very reputable social media agency, and within their agency typically they would sell panels. If you don't know what a panel is, it's essentially these rectangles on the Snapchat show. Each show is technically a panel, but it doesn't become a show until the panel is approved. It's a little bit confusing, but I'll try and explain it better later. But anyways, what's important is that this individual informed me that he already had an approved show that he just needed a content creator to make content for. And obviously, because I'm already an established creator on multiple different platforms, he trusted my knowledge in how to make viral content. So we basically set up a contract where I would take over one of his approved Snapchat shows that basically was a ghost town. It had a few videos uploaded like a couple months ago, but they didn't really get much views. So essentially I'd be starting this Snapchat show completely from scratch. In addition to that, I would be in control of editing the videos, scripting the videos, voiceovering the videos, finding the topic for the videos, publishing the videos, literally the whole shebang. Everything involved in the Snapchat show creation process was up to me, which I actually kind of enjoy. Although don't get me wrong, it's going to be a lot of work. In my mind, I figured it would be content that I could share with you guys. So ultimately, it'd be super beneficial for me to take on this show, so I agreed to the contract. Now, obviously, there was a lot more that went into this contract, like percentages of revenue, how much I was actually going to earn, and all of that good stuff. And if you want to learn more about that stuff, in the Kingdom Club, I actually go way more in depth about every detail within the behind-the-scenes world of Snapchat shows. And if you don't know what the Kingdom Club is, it's my private Discord group where I help consult people like you on content automation. But in addition to content consultation, Kingdom Club members get 30 plus lessons, including an entire blueprint of my shorts channel that's currently generating over 1 million views per day. And keep in mind, this is all for one-time fee and you get access to the club for the rest of your life. I plan on keeping the club relatively small, but the people that are already in it have told me personally they found so much value in the lessons on Snapchat shows just because there's literally no information about it online. Like, I went on a Google search just to see if anyone was talking about Snapchat shows in depth, and there is nobody talking about it. No one's showing like the behind the scenes, like analytics, how the revenue works, how the algorithm works, how uploading a video works. There is nothing out there. And I just think that's because there's not a lot of people currently doing Snapchat shows because it's such a gate-kept type of content automation. So yeah, once again, the link for that will be down below, or you can go to thekingdomclub.xyz. But shameless plug out of the way, let's get back to talking about my Snap show. So compared to a month ago, I have so much more knowledge on Snap shows now that I'm actually working on my very own. And I'll just give you a very brief rundown of how Snap shows work. So first you have your panel. I kind of covered this earlier, but the panel is the rectangle that you see on the Snap show. Another comparison to a panel is like a TV slot or regular television. There's only a limited amount of panels that Snapchat gives out, meaning these panels are extremely lucrative and can sell from anywhere to $40,000 to $80,000 each. Now, it's incredibly difficult to get your own panel unless you have a ton of money or have some really good connections. But funnily enough, it's not even the hardest part of the process, because once you have your panel, you now need to create a show idea along with a pilot episode or a pitch that you can present to a Snapchat representative in order to approve your show. Now, if you're working with a Snapchat representative, it becomes a lot easier to get your show approved compared to the video I posted about a month ago where I stated to fill out that form. I don't know if it worked for any of you guys that did fill out that form, but I know that process is so much harder to get your Snapchat show approved with. So it's almost vital that you find some type of connection or representative in order to get your Snapchat show approved. And I'm going to talk on that in a little bit. Now, if you don't know what a Snapchat rep is, essentially they're the people that are going to be approving your show. It almost like guiding you through the process. With my own current show at the moment, I don't even work with the Snapchat rep. My connection actually works with the Snapchat rep, and I'm just essentially creating the content and that's it. So I wish I could go more in depth on the communications with the Snap rep, but personally, I just haven't had any, so I can't really speak to that aspect. So yeah, hopefully that helped ease the confusion on kind of how these Snapchat shows work and run. I know it is still kind of confusing, and honestly, to me, it's confusing as well because people use all these different words that mean the same thing, like portals, or they'll say like pilot, but a pilot's also a pitch. And there's just all these different words floating around that people use for different aspects of Snapchat shows that all mean the same thing. So it does get confusing. But if you ever have additional questions, you can join my Discord server and I try and interact with as many people as I can. Okay, so now let's get into the meat and potatoes. How do you actually find an agent or a representative or a connection to a Snapchat agent, like in my case? And the obvious answer is networking. My network is how I found my original Snapchat agent that ghosted me. Essentially, I just knew someone in the esports community because I used to work in esports, or I still kind of do, but not really. But anyways, I knew someone from a couple years ago, a old colleague or friend who was currently working on a Snapchat show doing the editing for a show. And because I knew him and I'd given him favors in the past, he was kind enough to lend me that contact. And that's how I got in contact with the first guy. But ultimately, like you guys know, he ended up ghosting me. So that moves on to the second connection I made. And thankfully, this one has worked out fantastically. And I actually made this connection in my Discord server. Now, I didn't realize it at the time, but because there's so little content on Snapchat shows on YouTube at the moment, my video pulled in so many people in the Snapchat show industry into my Discord that there is constantly people talking about Snapchat shows in the general chat that currently have a show. Maybe they have a panel, maybe they have connections to Snapchat reps. It's been a ton of fun getting to know you guys and talk with other people's experiences. And honestly, I've been personally learning so much just checking my Discord's general chat, because like I said, this is such a gate-kept topic that there is so little information on it online. So when I made that Snapchat show video, it actually cultivated the Snapchat show community into my Discord server somehow. somehow. So if I was any of you guys watching this video, I would just join that Discord server and try network with anyone and everyone that you can find in the general chat. But before you join and start messaging people, there are two massive things you need to keep in mind, and this is something I discuss all the time on the Kingdom Club, is how to network properly. Firstly, and I just got to get this out of the way, if someone messages you stating that they want to sell you their contact to a Snapchat rep, immediately assume it's going to be a scam. I've yet to meet somebody legitimate trying to sell you a connection or sell you like an email. I just think that's absolutely ridiculous. And there are so many scammers online, so I just wouldn't trust anybody trying to sell you a contact. Maybe they're legit, but I highly doubt it. Secondly, if you do find someone to network with that might have some valuable connections to Snapchat reps, agents, or maybe they have their own show, they have their own panel, whatever it be, you need to understand that in order for them to provide you value, you have to provide them value. So many times I get messages asking me, hey, can you help me grow on YouTube? But you guys got to understand that when you send these messages, what is the person on the other end benefiting from? People are not just going to go ahead and willy-nilly give away their Snap panel, their Snap show, their connections, because these things are valuable. They hold value. So if you want a Snap connection or want a Snap agent, you have to bring something of value to the table. Now, a good example is if you know how to edit videos, if maybe you know how to create thumbnails for videos, find someone in my Discord server, or maybe if you can find them on Twitter or Reddit, and hit them up and see if they have a show already, or if they have a panel, or if they have a connection, and offer up your services just to be involved in the process or just to get a connection. I can guarantee there are people out there with Snapchat shows who would gladly take on an editor who will edit for free in exchange for the email of a Snap agent. Business is a two-way street, and both ends need to be benefiting from the relationship. That's probably one of the most important lessons I think I've ever learned within business, and it's how I've been able to build my network up of really valuable people in my life. So yeah, get out there, join my Discord server, or it doesn't even have to be my Discord server. You can find any area on the internet that people are talking about Snapchat shows and just start communicating with other people. See what they're into, what's up with their situation, and how you could help their situation so that they can help your situation. I hope this video gave you guys some more insight, and I plan on posting another video showcasing how much I've earned after 7 days of uploading an episode every single day on my Snap show. I'm actually really curious to see how it goes because today was day 1 of uploading my first episode, so I have absolutely no idea how it performed yet, and I'm about to go check the analytics right now. But yeah, expect that a couple days after this upload. Anyways, I hope to see you guys in the Discord channel and meet you for the first time. See ya later.